co-anchor of CNBC's Squawk Box, New York Times columnist, Andrew Ross Sorkin. Andrew, we've been talking a lot about the fallout that appears to be happening in real time. I want to take an attempt at the president's position here. Is there a long-term gain to be had to these tariffs?
I think there's a very questionable long-term gain because the short-term pain might ultimately spiral in a way that I think is very complicated for not just the United States, but for the rest of the world, our relationship with the rest of the world. You know, when I spoke to a whole bunch of business leaders last evening after this announcement that do business in all of these countries, do they worry about what the tariffs are going to mean for imports into the United States? Yes. And those costs? Absolutely. But one of the things that people don't think about, they said, you know, people in those countries are not going to buy our products, almost on a retaliatory way. People are not going to buy services. So, you know, financial services, banks, all of the things that we have exported. The American dream has helped, you know, companies like McDonald's and Nike sell shoes into India and China and all sorts of places. It is not clear, irrespective of whatever you think the tariff number is, that those businesses are going to have the same type of success, that they're going to be able to hire people. People used to love to work at these kinds of companies in international markets because it had the seal of approval of being a U.S. multinational company. That is not the case today. And that is a very big, very, very big deal.
I want to get back to Senator Booker, but before you go, real quick, Andrew, just that the president did post that the patient is recovering or something like that.
The patient lived and is healing.
Is healing. How are the markets reacting?
Well, the markets are not healing. No, we are down. we're down 3% on the Dow, if not more. And the big question, we've talked about this before, is, you know, to bring back manufacturing to the U.S., for companies to actually have to make real decisions now about what to do. Some of them are going to bring back manufacturing to the U.S., and they may do it quickly. But there's going to be a lot more who are going to try to play politics and play chicken and say, you know what, I don't know whether in 3 or 4 years from now these tariffs will still be the same. And if they're not, it's going to take me 3 or 4 years for my factory that I'm going to build to be online anyway. So you know what? I'm going to take the chance that things are going to not go so well, and therefore these will get changed or eliminated or shifted, or the politics in the United States will otherwise adjust. And if that's the case, the next couple of years are going to be very complicated because it means that nobody's going to make any investment. It's going to freeze that investment.
All right, CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin, thank you very, very much. Now back to Senator Cory Booker.